shall we? And this is break number 4010. This is our flawless first off the line WWE numero one. And we have a 10% filler to run. It is going to fill up our remaining 3 spots in this break. Your fillers in this one, we have Izzy for 3, Kane Train, Jessica L, Kevin L, Brian B, Andrew B, Will S for 2. We have David Lane, Ryan H for 2. David Lane for another one, Ramrod, Scott L, Kane Train, Walter, Justin G, Bensky for 2. James B, Eric T for 2, Kane Train for another one, Ramrod, Chad S, David Lane, Artie, and Brett B. Ciampa had to shave his beard. He got cut under his chin and had to shave his beard. I saw he looks 10 years younger. 30 names. Top 3 are going to make it on in after 7 times. Saw Jelly Roll do the America the Beautiful, America the Brave. That was kind of cool. Top 3 going to be Brian B, Ryan H, and Eric T making it on into the break. You guys are in on the 10%. Jelly Roll losing a lot of weight. He looks a lot skinnier from this time last year. Bubble Bensky. I'm sorry. Brian B, Ryan H, and Eric T are fillers in this one. You guys are in. Sorry, Bensky. What's up, Caveman? RGL, Tiffy Time ate a Snickers bar during the match. Oh my gosh. She did. She chipped a tooth. Our 2 weekend pass entries from last night, James B and Zach H got free spots into this one. James B won our weekend pass in the mystery pack last night, and Zach won it in the left side, highest left side. You guys know how we roll. You guys know how we roll wrestling. American Nightmare Cody Rhodes goes to Amen. The Rock goes to R Men. We disregard the word the, and we go based off the first names. We have James B on top, all the way down to Eric T going to be on the bottom. Let's go 5 times. 5 times on the names, 5 times on the letters. Shout out Nas Reed. Oh my gosh. Nas Reed was banging him down, Drew. I needed the Lakers to win that game. Jason A up top. Eric T on the bottom.
He wasn't confused.
No, Paul knew the script. He knew the script. He was supposed to look confused and conflicted. And then towards the end, like, he looked like he did a really good job. Like, he was slow to get into the ring.
Yep.
And you thought that he was, like, lethargic or maybe he was having, like, some mobility issues getting into the ring. And then he, hit the 2 low blows, and it was old Heyman. He threw it back, like, 10, 15 years for the betrayal. Amen on top. UVXYZ1 going to be on the bottom. Yeah, it felt like he kind of a callback right there. R-Men on top. K on the bottom. R-Men not on top tonight. S-Men was on top tonight for Seth.
I called this like 6 weeks ago.
Do you think Roman takes some time off? Yep. Yep. We have Jason A with R-Men, Brian B with H&I, Mark K with N-O-P and Q, James Bowie with A-Women, Brian F with B-Men, Anthony H with L, Andrew S with S-Men, Dominic L with B-Women, Zach H with T, Kevin M with A-Men, Sean K, UVXYZ and 1, Christian H with C-Women, David Benson with J-Women and E, Matt M with F and G, Mark K with C-Men, Chris B with M and W, Ryan H, J-Men, Russell B with D, James D with R&S Women, and Eric T with K. They didn't have Lex out on the stage during the Hall of Fame. I don't know, maybe it was, a health thing or something like that. They said he fell the day before the Hall of Fame, so maybe it was a medical thing, or maybe he had to fly back home. I don't know what it was. But I felt like they need to find a different time to do this Hall of Fame, and not do it at 10 p.m. at night, the night before Mania. I think what they need to do is they need to tape SmackDown earlier in the day, and then have that Hall of Fame at like 5 or 6 or something like that, or do like a live SmackDown at like 2 p.m. or 3 p.m. It's just they made people go so fast. They didn't give people time to talk, except for Triple H, who got an hour and 8 minutes. Jey Uso won. Yeet. First live break for Huffy. Good luck, man. Punk is staying with WWE. We have a lot of storylines that are going to develop out of what happened tonight. Clippers Nuggets was a banger of a game. That was a banger of a game.
I think he kissed the map because it was his first.
Oh.
It could be his last main event.
Let's go ahead and they said that it's not pinned at the top of chat, so let's pin it up at the top of chat. My bad.
Love the site.
Yeah, because I didn't notice to let people know that we weren't going to be, like, monitoring chat. There you go. Charlotte should have won. I was surprised. That was a big endorsement for Tiffy. Like, you just beat Charlotte at WrestleMania. Where do you go from here? Like, what's next for Tiffany Stratton? Like, you beat Charlotte at WrestleMania.
Oh, he's drunk.
Oh, Jey Uso doing a drunk? Oh, yeah, he is. They let him drink for 2.5 hours before this thing.
Oh, my God. He's, like, bleeding.
He looked drunk yesterday, too. Tiffy lost a tooth. She definitely did lose a tooth. Yep. If you guys have trades, talk them now. We do need to roll a dice. Here comes a fun dice roll. We need to roll a dice to see which flawless briefcase we run. The other one will be ran to kick off tomorrow night. Let's go ahead and roll a dice, shall we? So if it is a 1, a 2, or a 3, we will do the top box. If it is a 4, a 5, or a 6, we will flip it over and do the bottom box. So let's roll a dice. That's a 6, so we're going to do the bottom box, my friends. We're going to flip it over and do the bottom box. How's everybody doing? Okay, I got a question for you guys. We're still talking Mania. What did you guys eat for? What did you guys have for Mania? What did you guys have for Mania? Who ordered pizza? Who ordered? What would you guys? What did you guys order for Mania? What was your Mania treats? What was your Mania food? What's that?
I'm getting some pizza.
JML's ordering pizza tomorrow. He says. Chicken sushi. I ordered a pork chop. I was feeling like I wanted some pork. I got a pork chop from the local, like, Brazilian steakhouse delivered. No carbs, no sugar, none of that stuff. 3 pizzas, wings. Oh, that sounds so good. I wish I could have that stuff. Maybe I'll order some wings tomorrow. I can have wings. JML get some pizza, I get some wings. Hi guys, I'm from Italy, and the last day I bought a booklet, Oscar carried a 10 on the net. Congrats, man. Wings and cheese sticks. Wings sound super good. Alright, are you guys ready to go? Give you guys about 30 more seconds to talk trades. We'll kick it off with Photogenic tonight.
The Domino stuffed crust is pretty good.
Domino stuffed crust. Okay, here's the thing. It kind of feels very... It tastes very processed. But it's so good. It's so good. But I'm in keto for the next several weeks. No plans to leave keto. So all that stuff's just somebody that I used to know. Finally getting a Domino's here. We're finally getting a Cane's here in a couple of months. Jelly Roll sound good. Jelly Roll's awesome. He's one of my favorites. He's cool. We saw George Kittle there. He's a big WWE fan too. JML not a fan. Thought he did good. He chugged the beer. That was cool. But I will say, the one thing that bothers me about big wrestling premium events these days is there's no big surprises usually. There's no backstage... There was, like, no backstage interviews. Does anybody remember them cutting the promos, like Rock cutting a promo, like, an hour before his match? I miss those. I miss those backstage segments.
Even if they're pre-taped.
Yeah, even if they're pre-tapes, I miss it. They just go to video packages now. There's Rikishi. I have Scarlett. And Becky. We're going to see her tomorrow. Becky on the championship feels. JML about to put a bunch of kids through college when Canes opens up there.
I'm not a fan of
He says he's not a Canes fan, but just you wait.
no,
The real winner of WrestleMania is tops in these Cactus Jack boxes. Speaking of Cactus Jack, there he is right there. CM Punk intro was sick. I told JML when they played that CM Punk package, well, they don't need to make a package for his Hall of Fame because that package was a banger. Luke Gallows.
had the greatest Hall of Fame package.
Yeah, Triple H had a great Hall of Fame package. Roman, man, losing twice, back-to-back years at Mania. And Shawn Michaels is going to be on the wedges to 49, 26 of 49.
You know, Seth has to win some matches.
No, I know that Seth has to win, but I was just surprised. I was very surprised. Hey, what's up, Chuck? Canes is overrated. It's not, like, epic. It's not, like, amazing, but it's good. It's all about the sauce. Wade Barrett. Molly? There's going to be a Brutus the Barber beefcake. And Drew McIntyre on the cracked ice progressions for D, 32 of 75. Yeah, felt like a long time between the matches, yeah. And there's no, like, backstage segments anymore, so I feel like there should just be more backstage segments. Throwing packs.
We have one spot left.
One lone spot left, and we will be a sellout for the night. Any idea what's next for Gunther? I have no clue what's next for Gunther. Undertaker, Ricky the Dragon, and Seth freaking Rollins is going to be to 99, 71 of 99. Don't know what's next. I felt like they need to add more advertising to the mat. Dude, the amount of advertising, the amount of promo work, everything's a promo for a video game, for Xfinity, for Mattel. It's like, it's a crazy amount of advertising they do now. Booker, JD McDonough, Lash, Jade Cargill. Progressions of Undertaker. Luke ain't it, says Tim. Triple H puts more emphasis in ring. Yeah. The entrances weren't spectacular. Some of them were a real letdown. Like Jade Snow. Like the snow effect, it was like barely there. Trish, Shayna. Need more pyro. The problem with a stadium like that is they have to do the pyro, like, they have to do it up above. And so it doesn't, like, it doesn't really have an effect. Oba is going to be number 34 of 75. The Rula, still your NXT World Champion. Javon Evans was bumping like crazy. The Weatherman stuff was dumb. It was very cheesy. The Weatherman was very cheesy. The Chad Gable entrance was fine. That was a fun match. They kind of went out there and killed it.
That's not Chad Gable.
Oh, sorry. It's El Grande Americano. Carmen Petrovic, Miles Bourne, and I think our auto is here. It is from SmackDown.
Yeah, Gable.
Whoa. 8 of 10. Gold Solo Sikoa. 8 of 10. Nice gold right there. Going to S-Men. Andrew S.
He said, Jacob, bring home the U.S. title.
Said, I love you, Jacob. Vikingo is sick. We saw Vikingo in that match. The announcement, I said it earlier, the announcement that WWE acquired AAA Wrestling. And we have a Worlds Collide in Los Angeles in early June. NXT, WWE, and AAA. Interesting little tidbit JML pointed out. Alberto Del Rio is their champion right now.
Yeah.
And he hasn't been seen in WWE in a long time. I don't think they necessarily want anything to do with him. Also, the rumor that Paige is coming back, so that's fun. Vikingo is incredible. We last saw him, I think, in AEW. I think he had some matches there. Eve Torres, Randy. Who's Randy fighting tomorrow, guys? Who's Randy fighting?
I think it's going to be...
Dude Love.
Rusev.
25 of 25. JML thinks he's fighting Rusev. I don't know.
Rusev from Sami Zayn.
I'm still going to go with Austin Theory. I think Austin Theory in a 3-minute match.
No, it's like...
Brett looks frail and old. That's what happens. People get old, man. One day you're going to come onto this stream 30 years from now and you're going to be, man, RGL looks frail and old. Talk with a weak voice. Shaking, doing this. Kofi Kingston is going to be on the step-by-step. People get old, man. That's what happens. Even Stone Cold. If Stone Cold wasn't bald, he'd look old. If he had hair, it'd be all gray.
Yo, Tim better hope that the Warriors make it past the Rockets.
Stacey Keebler, Tonga Loa. Lucian Price is going to wrap up that box. That's 1 of 99. JML will be 70 and still door dashing nuggies. He will.
Whose burner is this?
Her teeth look fine now. Maybe like her veneers got knocked out or something. I don't know. Britt Baker was there, fixed her teeth, or Isaac Yankem. Who's my favorite wrestler?
Oh, we change it every time.
I change it every time, but I will say my favorite wrestlers have consistently been CM Punk, Shawn Michaels, Chris Jericho. Those have been three of my favorites. And then Dakota Kai and Nikita Lyons. Alright, Select International. Let's get a Stephanie Vaquer Gold Wave to 10. Have I ever attended WrestleMania? I have not attended WrestleMania. I had tickets to attend the one in Seattle. And then your boy got some bad grades in his mom said I wasn't allowed to go, and then I got to watch it on pay-per-view anyways. Great Muda, Hurricane. Nikita will not be tag team partner tomorrow. What would my wrestling name be and my special move? I don't know. I would probably just do a cutter like everybody else. Or I like a move. I probably can't do it, but I like the Dominator, which was Farouk's old finisher.
The care ringside gold here?
The Dominator, where you have them powerbomb for him, you put him on their shoulder, and then you slam him down face first. I always like that move. Carmella, and there's going to be Io. Io, 94 of 149. I don't want to do the Yoko Splash. The Razor's Edge. The Razor's Edge is always cool. You cried when Razor beat Shawn in the ladder match.
Oh, her teeth are good.
And her teeth are good now. She still has that welt on her forehead, though. Bobby the Brain. Ultimate Warrior. And there's going to be Solo Sikoa, 4 of 49. I always like the Walls of Jericho, too, but I like the old Walls of Jericho where you put the knee into the back. Do you like the Bronco Buster? No. No more bricks are going to be added tonight, Raleigh, unless we don't hit a downtown in that first half of 3 count. Then we will be adding another WWE. Wesley, Premier Level Red. That is Stone Cold. 53 of 99. You just made the list. Those were the good Jericho characters. The recent Jericho characters, not so much. I think we have our first ringside here. Harley Race Meechin, Dragon Lee, and our first ringside. Not a rookie, Zoe Stark. Zoe Stark for Shawn. That is 24 of 99. Tiffy's match with Stiff, which was great. It didn't. It looked choreographed, but it looked like they didn't trust each other. What did it have, Caveman? What did you hit in there? Jericho's debut, and then his return against Orton in 06. 2 of the most memorable returns. Roman to 49. Roman Reigns going to Jason A. 20 of 49. Oh my God, Renegade! I'm not even gonna repeat that. I can't believe they gave her the win over Charlotte. Where does she go from here? Where does Tiffany Stratton go from here? You just beat Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania. I mean, you're supposed to have, she's supposed to be seen as a rookie, and she just won, probably one of the biggest matches of her career. So that was, to me, probably the biggest shocker, honestly. Freddie Blassie, 20 of 99. I thought that Charlotte was going to be heel champ, and it was going to show Tiffany's, inexperience and couldn't win at the biggest stage of them all. Would have made a lot of sense, but I'm very surprised that she won. Stone Cold, Eve Torres, Nia Jax, and that's going to be Kofi Kingston, your new tag team champion, 53 of 99. I wonder if, you got to wonder if, what happened a couple weeks ago influenced, maybe they made a judgment call and changed it, so. They're going to shuffle it up, but, who's going to beat Tiffany Stratton? She's been on a run. Took the belt off of Nia, who's, a big opponent, she's an underdog there, and now she beat the, 14-time world champion. What do you do with her? Jade beats Tiffany? I don't know. Chad Gable. And Kairi Sane on the color match. Going to Eric T. That is 4 of 99. She just goes on a run, just forever champion. Maybe. Paige return. Do any of the ladies get called up on Monday? Maybe Roxanne? I don't know. Oh, no. Roxanne is fighting Vakir on Tuesday. They made that match. Thea Hale, Booker on the ringside. And then G. Dolan. That is going to be 7 of 149.
No, it was just an open spot. It wasn't a non-payer.
It wasn't a non-payer. If you got it, you're good, Pokey Beaches. But we haven't had any non-payers. Everybody's paid up as far as I know. Yeah. We haven't seen any gold in this box yet. There's no gold. Rey Mysterio, Tyler Breeze, Drew McIntyre, Luke Gallows. Not when you are opening WWE, you don't want to see Luke. Basketball, you want to see LUK, but not WWE. Luke Gallows, 45-49. Giants win. I really wish the Padres would have won today too. I had Padres in my parlay, and they were the one team that lost in that one. Batista, IRS, Randy Orton, and we're going to end this box with Sid, rest in peace, Psycho Sid. 129 of 149, Psycho Sid, to wrap up that box. Was there an update on Ray's injury? He just said that he couldn't go, so that's why he had Ray Phoenix replace him. What a bummer. Chrome Hobby. What's up, SKG? Chrome Hobby, Chrome Breakers, and then we will end with Flawless in this one. Brewers miss Rowdy and would like him back. I heard, so I didn't watch the Mariners game today because there was too much to watch. Basketball all day and wrestling all day. But I did hear that Rowdy Tellez hit a grand slam today. You thought El Grande, do you think El Grande was going to be Rey Mysterio, though, if the match went on as advertised? I'm not sure. Our first auto, also one you don't want to see. I'll play the sad cat. Play the sad cat for Joe Coffey. Is El Grande Americano going to go on a massive heel run down in AAA? It's kind of what it's feeling like. He's going to be the AAA champion representing the belt on Raw. Is that what's going to happen? That's kind of what feels like is going to happen. Feels like he's going to go on a heel run down there and bring the belt up to Raw. And that's kind of what I think is going to happen. You know, them showing the Kingo as much as they did at Mania, you know he's going to be on Raw or SmackDown. You know he's not just going to be wrestling in AAA. You know they're going to do some stuff with him on main roster if he's there. Jacob Fatu, Malik Blade. Ivar, pretty impressive in his tag match, I will say. Family tree of Rikishi and Umaga. This is an even number break, so that's going to the right side. Happy for Jey Uso. I mean, he's worked his ass off the last few years, right? Like 2021, you know, the whole Bloodline storyline. You know, he's going to have his Kofi run. He's going to be champion for a few months. And, yeah. 330, I know, right? It's like, I don't know what's more impressive. Him doing that stuff or Fatu doing the moonsaults. Devon Dudley on that one. Roman, 98 of 199. Rhea on the shifting gears. Mankind. And R-Truth. The best match of all time. JML says it was inducted yesterday. He thinks that it was Brett and Shawn, or sorry, Brett and Stone Cold, WrestleMania 13. I think, or not WrestleMania 13. My bad. Honestly, this one's tough. I'm gonna go, man. I might get some heat for this one. Brett versus Owen at WrestleMania 10, or John Cena, CM Punk, Money in the Bank, 2010. Because you didn't know what was going to happen. You legitimately didn't know what was going to happen at the end of that one. Shane and Kurt, that was a brutal match. Zoe, Nick Aldis. Family Tree, Roman Reigns, Solo Sikoa. That one's going to SMN for the right side. Finn, who's going to eat the pin tomorrow. Taker Sean, you can't go wrong saying Taker Sean. We have gold in here. Yeah, we have gold. Macho Steamboat, Angle Michaels. You want Cena to win tomorrow? I think Cena's going to win. Jade, there's going to be Axiom. 85 of Captain Lou Albano, giving the stink eye. And your gold. Where's Three Fires at? Kalani Jordan, 7 of 50, going to K, going to Eric T. Oh, that's right. He is at WrestleMania, isn't he?
Darby, I did. I will get back to you on that one.
He says he'll email you back soon, Darby. Kalani Jordan. What was my favorite match tonight? The Triple Threat. The Triple Threat. And it's not particularly close. We have a teal. That is going to be Otis. 99 of 175. Ariana Grace. Brett. Time is now Cena. And Danny Palmer. Angel. Undertaker, Mankind, first Hell in a Cell. I mean, obviously, that's a very memorable match. I don't know if it's the best match, though. Brett and Shawn impressed with you? Are you talking about the Iron Man? I think, no, not our second auto. Dakota. We're going to be Elton Prince. Kathy Kelly. Women's division of Charlotte Flair, the Jobber tonight, 24 of 150. Lyra and Otis. Double back to the 3 stages of hell. First TLC match with Edge. First tables, ladder, chairs. Edge and Christian versus Dudley Boys versus Hardy Boys. Giant Gonzalez versus Undertaker. That was WrestleMania 9, wasn't it? Was that 9? Or was that Vegas? Lash Legend on the pink. Speckle Brindley Reese, 26 of 249. So many family trees. Roman and The Rock. That goes to our men, obviously. Berto and Tony D'Angelo. How about the tag match with Nathan Jones? What's up, Kendrick? Yeah, that was not Taker's favorite. Macho and Ricky the Dragon. Rock versus Eric Rowan. How could you forget? The Kennel from Hell match. Come on now. Where's our second auto at? Still haven't seen it. Cruz del Toro. I'm good, Otis. I'm a little tired, but I'm alive. I'm ready to go. Ready to rip for a few hours. Hang out with you guys. Kevin Owens, Braun Strowman, Nikki Cross. Ready to hit some bangers. We haven't seen anything yet in this break. I know we have Flawless. You'd like to get 1 or 2 nice cards before we get to Flawless. We have a orange in here. Luca Crucifino, the Legal Eagle, Ariana Grace. Bronson Reed, 22 of 25 on the orange. Slammy of Mankind, who's opening packs with Blez last night. Cena Rollins, a Lesnar triple threat was incredible. That was Royal Rumble. Ooh, that was Royal Rumble, right? That was Rumble. Yeah, Rollins with the Mox reference. Where's our auto at? Still haven't seen our auto. 2014, something like that, yep. Alexa on the pink. Ren Sinclair, Paradigm. That is going to be Rey Mysterio. I think we pulled the super of that card. Scarlett and Stevie Turner. Rock versus Stone Cold. Which one? The last one? Which new champ keeps the belt the longest? That's a great question. I'm going to say Jacob Fatu. We should have an auto in here. Our first auto was a throwaway auto. We should have a pretty good auto right here. And no guarantees. Ooh, yeah, like I said, we should have a pretty good auto right here. That is a Marks of Champions, but I don't know the color. I think that's a Mark of Champions. That's what it looks like. Mick Foley. Slammy of LA Knight. The Jobber tonight. Alright, we've got something. Good luck. $20 of 25. Mark of Champions. Bianca Belair. Going to be women. Dominic L. On the orange Mark of Champions. Congratulations. Gotta be over 100 on that one, right? There you go. There you go. We'll put that one in a gold. Tank and Tank, new NXT Tag Team Champions. See, I haven't seen that yet. It's okay that you spoiled it, but we weren't able to watch the, we weren't able to watch it because we went while the show was still going. We came down here. We started working at about noon today, and they wouldn't let us go that far back to the start of the show. Bianca with the squirrels. First squirrels of the night for Bianca Belair. Gold last sold for $130. So this is probably closer to 2. Super went for $1,300 on this card. Alright, Breaker's Delight. I saw Hitman pull a Rock Auto last night, and I'm kind of jealous. Because all I want to do is pull a Rock Auto from this product, but I don't just want to pull any Rock Auto. I want to pull the Smell It Auto with the Smell It inscription. We have a red auto here. Yeah, we have a red auto. Good luck. We'll put that one on the back. We have a red auto to 5. What's up, Goon Collector? I like night 1. I think it was like a 7 out of 10 show. 118 of 125. Jade Cargill on the Paradigm, 55 of 75. I love you, Solo. Lola. Or Mensa, 36 of 99. Ethan Page. BFAB, 14 of 75. Your gold. Sean Spears, 19 of 50.
Jeremy, if it's a Luke Gallows red, I'm going to time you out from chat.
Yeah, Jeremy, if this is a Luke Gallows red, you get timed out for 5 minutes. Nia, 72 of 99. Trick Williams. Might see him on Raw. Your first auto. Johnny Generic, Johnny Gargano. And we've got some... red from SmackDown. Red from SmackDown. One time for the one time. Jacob or Tiffy.
Or Chelsea.
Chelsea would be nice too. Time that man out.
Alright.
Time that man out. Time him out.
This son of a bitch.
You son of a... Time that man out. He jinxed us. It's 1 of 5. Luke Gallows for Anthony. Time him out.
You can't keep getting away with it!
Pile on. Take him out. Oh, now he's out for like 30.
Oh my god.
Now he's out for 30. He deserves that. Listen, do you know how hard it is to hit a red auto and then that happens? Yeah. Come on. Say, if you would have said Tiffany Stratton, it would have been Tiffany Stratton. If you would have said Tiffany, it would have been Tiffany. How dare you? How dare you? He deserves it. Yeah, he can sit on the sidelines for a half hour. Unbelievable.
Why would you say he's Luke Gallows?
Why would you say Luke Gallows? You could have said anybody else. That man had a family. Unbelievable. I'm never going to forgive him for that.
Anytime he's in chat now, guys, just say
He should
Luke
have to
Gallows.
change his name to Luke Gallows in chat.
Yep.
You pulled me the same auto in a left side. Ugh. You deserve it. Hit the showers, Jeremy. Alright, we've got 1 box left in this break, but it is a very, very expensive box. It's a very, very expensive... No. Let's go ahead and switch over to this one really quick. We have Flawless First Off the Line. There's going to be an extra card in here, numbered to 3, an extra patch auto. And, good luck, everybody. Dude, this is a pricey one, and I will say this is going to be our final case ever of Flawless FOTL. There's none available on the market. This is the last one. I have another one, but it's in the sealed wax collection forever. Literally forever, so.
We have more breaks tomorrow. If we don't hit
Yeah.
a downtown in the other WWE break, then...
Yeah, if we don't hit it downtown in our other WWE, we will post 1 more WWE break tonight and let you guys hit it downtown. Otherwise, we will have more breaks tomorrow. Oh, he's on a backup.
Oh.
He's on
get
a
the
back.
back out of here.
Time out the backup for 5 minutes. Time out the backup. Bro has a backup. All right, let's put the cover cards. Try not to peek. I don't want it spoiled for me either. Get your backup out of here. All right. All right. We have our 4 cards. 4 cards in there. And hey, good luck, everybody. This is an expensive break. I know Flawless FOTL is very, very pricey. We need to hit some insane cards in here.
Oh, Crispy's got my...
I need 1 more cut card, unfortunately.
Oh,
Do you have a cut card back there, JMO?
not with the sticker, but I can
Just one of those is fine. Cool. Thank you very much. Cool. I was like, wait a minute, I don't have anything to cover up the back card. All right, let's go ahead and kick it off. First card out. Going this way. Angelo Dawkins, 5 of 25. Going to A, man. Going to Kevin M. How much are these cases? The last one I saw sold for like 7 G's, like 6,800 bucks. Why did we time out Goon Collector? What'd he say? Goon Collector's a friend. 5 of 25. Angelo Dawkins. Amen. Starting off. Why Goon Collector? Starting off a little slow. It's okay. Top cards are always the not so great names.
because he said Luke Gallows from Flawless.
Oh, Luke Gallows. We have another patch auto right here. Natty Natalia, 6 of 15. NOP and Q. Mark K. Natty to 15. She competed at Bloodsport this weekend. Probably not a one-touch. Probably like a $60, $70 card, though. We don't say his name in chat anymore. Natty. Dendon hit some nice natties earlier. All right. Oh, was he on the Blez break? Okay, that's nice. 8 of 25. Kevin Owens going to K. Going to Eric T. Going to Eric T. So this is a 2-box case. It is a 2-box. There's 2 boxes in the case. How fast did this break sell out? You know what? I actually didn't look at the timestamps for this one because JML did the list.
Full spots for 2 minutes.
Full spots apparently sold out in 2 minutes.
The fillers went in 9 minutes.
Filler. So the whole break was a total sellout in 9 minutes. We are running this exact same break back tomorrow after Mania. Kevin Owens to 25. Sad he missed Mania this year. Interesting to see who the replacement's going to be. No crazy. I mean, to me, the most shocking thing tonight was Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany Stratton winning the belt, or retaining the belt, was very surprising. We have to 5.
Uh-oh.
2 of
that's
5.
a nice one.
Oh, that's a very nice one.
Yeah.
8 women, James B, who got in on the weekend pass. That is Asuka on the Emerald to 5.
That's a sick one.
That's nasty. That's nasty. We'll definitely one touch that on up. Tiffy needs a dentist. She just did the press conference and looked fine.
Yeah.
So unless they like crazy glued some teeth in there, I don't know. Is she coming back? Maybe SmackDown Raw?
Maybe that's Tiffy's next opponent. Maybe they're building.
Yeah, maybe
Tiffy.
Asuka come back as a heel for Tiffy. We can do that. Asuka to 5. Congrats, A women. Put a white Tic Tac in her mouth? Maybe. Whoa! S-Man Andrew, 25/25 star swatch signatures
That's sick.
of your WrestleMania Night 1 main event winner, Seth freaking Rollins. Roman Reigns with his Grandpa Simpson dentures. I've noticed that. Those teeth are a little too perfect. They're very white. Can we talk about Liv's dress at a nightclub? I saw those videos with Raquel and Kelly. I saw those. Seth the freaking Rollins to 25. Let's go ahead and do our patch on the back. Oh, that's his significant other. 5 of 6. Big time Bex on the 92 color patch. Going to B women, going to Dominic L. That's going to be a one touch too. And then, of course, we know we have 4 one touches in the center. That episode of Friends where Ross gets the glowing veneer is Roman. I thought Roman was going to win. I did pick Roman in my Friday video. I did think that he wasn't going to lose 2 WrestleManias in a row.
It's Seth.
How does a win at WrestleMania boost card value? I think there'll be some confidence in Tiffany Stratton. I know people have been expecting her to lose. So, I don't know. Typically, in my opinion, it doesn't too much boost their values. Your final card on the inside. The best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. That is Bret Hart on the WrestleMania autographs for WrestleMania 13 against Stone Cold. That's the match right there. That's the match, the double turn. WrestleMania autographs, Bret Hart going to Brian F.
3-time Hall of Famer.
The first 3-time Hall of Famer. There's been plenty of 2-time Hall of Famers. There's only been one 3-time, and it's Bret.
Your favorite wrestler's favorite wrestler.
Big moment for Seth. I mean, this cements Seth and Paul as big heels. You were wondering if, like, Roman was going to turn back, like, full heel, and that's what it looked like. And then, no, I think Roman will continue to get cheered. Bret Hart to 25. We'll hit the squirrels for Bret. He deserves it. Who's better, Bret or Shawn? Oh, that's like asking LeBron or MJ. You didn't do anything, Goon. You did nothing. It was an accidental. You're free, Goon Collector. All right, let's go inside. Camera does not like it, so let's go inside. 4 cards.
Oh, the cave? No, it doesn't. It always,
All right, let's take a look. That looks like... Ooh. Now we get to play this fun game. There's 2 right there. One is a first off the line. I never know. I think this is a diamond. I hope this is a diamond. It's a diamond. Superstar Billy Graham, 22 of 25. Going to S-Men again. Andrew S. Going to Andrew S on that one. There's our diamond. Yeah, playing eeny, meeny, miny, mo, trying to figure it out. Superstar Billy Graham to 25. Next out, let's peek on, see what's under this one. Let's look on the side. Well, that looks like it's another diamond, so let's do underneath the FOTL. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. This might be the S-Men sweep. Legends Diamond Stone Cold Steve Austin, 6 of 25. S-Men Andrew is just crushing this case so far. He's got two of the four encased. S-Men running wild, brother. If you want to see S-Men hit another card, give me a hell yeah.
And hit the Seth Rollins.
Yeah, and he hit the Seth Rollins too. S-Men eating everything in this break so far. Oh my gosh. 2 autos left. One is a first off the line. Let's go ahead and do our first off the line. Actually, that's the lowest numbered one. So let's go over here and do our emerald or our sapphire auto. Royal Rumble 2008 winner, John Cena, going to Ryan H, 18 of 20.
How did Clay know?
How did he know, Clay? How did you know? Cena auto incoming. He knew. He knew. All right, Clay, who's the last one? Is it Luke Gallows?
Well, if it's a Miz or a Maurice.
John Cena, 18 of 20. Congratulations, J-Men. Ryan H.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Second box is going to be insane. Final card of the break is going to be a bronze to 3. Usually these are patch autos, so I think they go this way.
Hi, Kenny.
What's up, Kenny? All right, here we go. Final card. Come on, bro. Nathan Frazier, 1 of 3 for NOP and Q, part of Fraxium. What's in that second half? I guess we're going to... Night 2 is going to be so much better. Womp, womp. The FOTLs can be anybody. They can even be a Nathan Frazier. Nathan Frazier, 1 of 3 to wrap up the first half of the case. Going to Mark K.
They're definitely calling up Fraxium.
Fraxium going to get a call up.
Yeah.
I know that one was expensive. If you got dusted, we'll definitely hit you up with some sympathy packs. And second half of that case is going to kick off tomorrow night after Mania. So the other half will be a lot better. Let's go ahead and take a look at the hits in this one. That's not Topps. That's Panini. That's not... Flawless is Panini. I'm sorry, Chris. Angelo Dawkins. That's not Topps. That was Panini. You can't yell at Topps for something Panini did. But in terms of value, there was more than 500 in there. But I will say, you know, we've opened probably like 30 briefcases at this point. I think close to 30. And maybe like 25. And that was one of the weaker ones. No more breaks going up tonight. We are sold out for the night. Unless we do not pull a downtown in the next WWE. And then one more break will go up. But we're not going to do like... We're not going to go until 4 a.m. Because of WrestleMania Night 2. And then we'll be live tomorrow. So there's no point for us to go till 4. Tomorrow's breaks go up same time, 10 a.m. in the morning. Here are your one touches. We had a ton of them in that break. Nathan Frazier to 3. John Cena to 20. We have the Stone Cold Diamond to 25. We have the Superstar Billy Graham, 25 as well. Bret the Hitman Hart, 25. Becky on the patch. We had Seth freaking Rollins to 25. Asuka to 5. Kevin Owens to 25. And the Mark of Champions, Bianca Belair to 25. We have over 800, or we have like 750 people in the chat. Let's do a giveaway for you guys.